Property collapse either due to aging or non-compliance with building regulations, because you made mention of some things about policy, and this has been an issue in Lagos for over the last few years. What do you think is a sustainable approach to this menace to aid us to save lives?
The truth of the matter is, if we look at both, I think there's a solution in regulation, right? Either in aging property, as you said, or let's call them compromises in the quality of construction. We can resolve the regulation, right? So how do we, for example, create frameworks for testing, right, or even being able to effectively capture the ages of certain types of property, and what types of stress tests are then engaged on a periodic basis by government to ensure that once a property has passed a certain age, is likelihood for some sort of level of I don't know if collapse is higher, I don't know, for whatever reason it is there regulation that enables government to ensure that from a point of ageism we're able to track and monitor and ensure that once a property has hit a certain cutoff, it's definitely given more attention, or the owners are mandated to, for example, in some instances, do upgrades or do renovations or whatever else it is. The flip side of that is when it also, and which is why I said both can be solved by regulation and by actual regulation and enforcement of regulation. The second is really to ensure that because it's unfortunate you see government agencies whose primary remit is to ensure literally not having to do some of the core checks that are expected and just issuing bills, and once bills are paid, it's at the expense of the actual checks to ensure that the properties are meeting certain standards. If we ensure that those regulations are done, and we ensure that the policies that ensure that those homes are checked properly are enforced, I'm sure we'll be able to stem the tide of collapses across board.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this wonderful insight. Thank you for your time, and do have a lovely day.